You go ahead. I'm just going to sit here and eat my food.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, hey y'all. Paco was here in StreamYard first, so you will not be seeing a comment from him saying first, but here we are.
He was definitely first.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
we got two pets joining us today.
excellent. We like all the pets.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Paco was just informing me that we needed to give Jen a hard time.
You can try.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Didn't like Vampires of El Norte as much as the rest of us.
Don't you know the laws of peer pressure?
Peer pressure doesn't affect me.
Hmm. Yeah. Jen was also telling me earlier they've never had any Al Pastor, which I thought was just the saddest thing ever.
Can't get it here.
Hmm. Hey,
They
Audrey.
do in
Hey,
like
Audrey.
what, the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. I did check at Jen's local Mexican restaurant, and they do have Al Pastor tacos.
Ooh.
Yes. This all came about because I was having Al Pastor leftovers for lunch. So
Mm.
Jen was like, "What's that?"
I was like, "There's no part in the book where they talk about it, do they?"
Not that I recall, though. I mean, is it ever a bad time to talk about Al Pastor?
No.
Yeah. I I know that everybody loves carne asada, but I think Al Pastor might be my favorite. I don't know.
For tacos, I'm simple. I like el pollo. I just love some chicken.
Hmm.
I love my dad's street chicken tacos. Are so good.
If somebody can season and cook it well, absolutely 100%. Yeah. Hey, Destiny, how's it going?
Hey, Destiny.
I was watching this TikTok, and it was like dads shouldn't be in charge of naming their kids
Hmm.
because one person said that like her name was Grace, and her dad wanted to name her Graceland because when you said the names together, it would have been Graceland. And the mom caught on real quick and was like, "We can name her Grace." And then she was like, "He got to name my brother Luke." So in the operating room, when the baby came out, he was like, "Luke, I am your father." But somebody said in the comments, which is why I'm bringing it up, they're like, "Oh, my dad wanted to name me Destiny so that when I started going on dates, he could be like, 'You've got a date with Destiny.'" I was like, "Okay, that's clever." I like the puns.
Hmm.
I love a good pun.
Hmm. Hey, Snazzy, how you doing? Glad somebody loves the Al Pastor because it is delicious.
I'm sure it is.
Hmm. Someday you will try some, and then you will believe me more.
I believe you.
Uh-huh.
I've just never had it.
That's why I said believe me more. Then you'll have experience to believe me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. So, what made you think that Vampires of El Norte was a 4-star book?
It was good. I liked it.
Have you read Hacienda from her?
Yeah.
What's your favorite of the two?
Uh, honestly, I think Hacienda was better.
I enjoyed Hacienda a little bit more too, but that's just because like Hacienda had witches,
Yeah.
and to me, the way that she wrote the witches, that's just like the way I like. That's my type of witches.
Yeah.
Hmm. Are you fond of witches? BadWitchBooks? Now you've both done your TBRs for this month, yeah?
Hmm.
Yeah.
What book on your TBR are you most excited about for this month?
Ooh, Son of Blood of Ruin,
What's that
which
one about?
it is the book that Jen so gracefully sent me. I'll get it right now. the Fairy Loot edition because I was like, hey, you have an adult subscription?
Yup.
I will sell a kidney for this book. Not my kidney, but a kidney.
A kidney. Somebody's kidney.
Surely there's somebody we don't care about that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my dog Raina has connections to the black market. It's fine.
There you go.
But so this is the book.
Oh, that's a very pretty cover.
I'm reading it for my witchy challenge, 12 witchy books. But it is basically a Zorro retelling, gender bent. Who's calling me? Okay, wait, my mom's calling me.
I guess that could be important.
I mean, potentially.
Yeah. So Paco's doing 12 witchy books and you're doing magical creatures this month?
Yeah, I'm doing magical creatures. Where's my... There it is. Hang on. Because the one that I was looking forward to the most, I've already read.
Okay.
That
was of course, Vampires of El Norte?
No, it was So Let Them Burn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was absolutely the one I was looking forward to the most. Which is why I read it first.
Yeah. And what did you end up rating that?
I rated it 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it got a full on 5 stars. Like, no question.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. It was excellent.
Well, excellent. We like it when you enjoy the books you are reading.
Yep.
See. Audrey is most looking forward to The Book of Khartoum, an anthology of short Sudanese stories. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And yes, those sprayed edges do look fantastic.
Yes, they do.
We love a good sprayed edge.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Yeah. I am already making plans if I can get another Barnes & Noble edition of the second What the River Knows. I am already planning on trying to find somebody to spray the edges for me.
There you go.
Which will surprise approximately no one.
Nope.
Audrey has only read 2 books so far, both 2 stars.
Oh, geez.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I hate when you're like, okay, that wasn't good. Let me try another one. It wasn't good either. What's going on? This is not cool.
Right?
Something is not right. Yeah. Were they just not well written? Were they just not what you were expecting from them? Why were they 2 stars? And what are you doing to find a better book? Mostly we want to know how we're going to find better books.
Right. What better books shall we find for you?
Yes. Do you have a vibe that you're feeling, or yeah, what is the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I started a book that I quickly put down because it started off with a lovely case of marital rape, and I was like, that doesn't seem like that's going. Yeah. That doesn't seem like that's going to be my vibe. It did not appear that they were setting him up to be the antagonist of the book.
Great.
So yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to try to see if I get any further on on the Secrets of Scottish Isle. Surely I can finish that one of these days. Audrey read The Guest List, very mad. Then I read Wicked Like a Wildfire. Started a 4-star, then it went downhill towards the last half. That
sucks.
Not how that's supposed to go.
Nope.
No, they can start out bad, but they have to improve, not get worse as they go along.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's...
Exactly.
We don't like that.
Don't like it.
Don't like it at all.
Nope. The guest list.
Mm-mm.
Who is that? I feel like I can see it in my head.
Is that the solid cover? Well, I should look.
Is that Lucy Foley? The guest list?
That was not the one I was thinking of. But
Sorry, that was
It's
the about.
It's the one I'm looking at. It's a thriller.
Sorry, it was about the insurance thing that we're
Oh,
dealing
you're
with. I had to talk about.
Yeah.
Sorry, but what I was saying
all
is this book
good.
is Zorro reimagining Gender Bent, where the like princess of New Spain, because this is a historical.
Mhm.
I think it's like right after the Aztec Empire fallen, is basically the Zorro like sorceress, and I'm excited. Gorgeous cover.
Excellent. Yes, and I think it was Audrey was saying gorgeous sprayed edges. Yes.
Yes. Very much.
Yeah. Audrey, unfortunately, has not been having as much fun with. I guess I won't recap that for you right now. But anyway, yes,
We'll
it is
wait.
Lucy Foley. Hey, Alicia, how's it going? What you up to? We're just discussing what of our TBR books we are most looking forward to in February for those who have TBRs.
Destiny is reading The Lives of Puppets, but not digging it as much as the other two TJ Klune books.
That's unfortunate.
I keep meaning to pick that up, and I keep being like,
Boo hiss.
yeah. Not so much boo hiss, but just like,
So it's like 90% of the time, no one ever calls me unless I'm on stream.
Exactly.
Right.
You get on there and everybody wants to call you. It's like Grand Central fucking Station.
So if ever you're waiting for a callback and they're not answering you properly, then just go ahead and start going live and you'll get it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can go a whole day without being called live, and then I go live, and it's like everybody and their mama wants something.
Yep.
Fun.
Yep.
And they're never calling to find out if you want tacos.
Yeah.
No. Somehow that never happens.
It's always more people just want more money, and so things got to be more irritating and
yeah.
Internal rage right
now. Alicia finished 2 books on TBR. Excellent.
Ooh.
Excellent. How did you like them?
Which ones were they?
See, these are the important questions. If there are enough of us here, we'll figure out what the important questions are.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why we have reinforcements.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sometimes our reinforcements forget to wake up in the morning, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I can have them in the afternoon rather than the morning. It makes it easier to be awakened for them.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's taking a nap and oversleeping.
You know.
But, you know, you wouldn't know anything about that.
Right?
Nope. We don't like sleep around here.
A nap and overslept your sprints?
No, not the sprints. You have not. You just oversleep other things.
We're talking about other stuff.
Alicia said The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. 5 stars. Excellent.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know that one. Let's see. Powerful evocation of James Baldwin's early life in Harlem. I can read, I promise.
I was like, you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about here. I'm fine. You're fine. Everybody's fine.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
yeah.
Yep.
And Indigo by Beverly Jenkins. Okay.
That's one for your video, yeah? I don't know the title, but I'm pretty sure I saw that you were doing a video with Beverly Jenkins.
Oh, okay. I'm going to bed.
Mhm.
Good night.
I'm just going to lay back right here, go to sleep.
Okay. That works, I think.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I could do it. I could absolutely do it. I could lay back.
Shit,
I believe it. I absolutely believe it.
Yep. No question. I can totally do it. It's one of them. That's the problem. All my content is like long-lasting projects, so I don't know when the videos are going to come out.
Yeah, I could see that. I can't necessarily relate since I'm not doing, all of that, but I could see how that would happen. Be like, all right, at some point I gotta.
So when are you going to start doing content?
I wasn't trying to start that conversation.
I
No, I wasn't trying to start that
You
conversation.
didn't have to try. You didn't have to try.
Hey, Kiana.
Hey, Kiana.
No, I just don't feel like I have anything I really need to start making major content for at the moment.
Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see.
You know
could
what they
do
say, never say never.
Hmm?
You know what they say, never say never.
Yeah, I'm not saying never, but I gotta make sure that I've got something I actually want to talk about before I show up and start being like, so watch me for 20 minutes. I don't know what I'm saying. It will be of no value to any of you.
I mean, I do that every week, so I don't know what you're on about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jen does.
There you go. Here you go. It works. Yeah. So, yeah. I was thinking if I can find my thinking notes, which is always the adventure. Is it these thinking notes or the other thinking notes? And would anything like to load? My internet has been terrible the last week.
Ugh.
Don't like it. Yeah. Janice stuck at work trying to be like Paco and doing some overtime. Well, I hope they reasonably reward you for all this overtime.
Fuck overtime. Me and overtime don't know each other.
I don't know her.
If I saw you down the street, I wouldn't know who this man is.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all ever see Hitch back in the day with Will Smith?
Is that the one where? Yeah, where he's like a love guru kind of.
Oh,
Yes.
he's a pickup artist, right? Yeah.
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 I
And
vaguely
so,
remember.
I vaguely remember seeing it.
so it comes out that he's this thing and he's, been involved in so many matches, and then everybody's suddenly suspicious that he's coached, their partner or whatever. And so people are coming up to him on the street and being like, do you know this man? Do you know this man? And he's like, ma'am, I have never seen him before in my life, whatever. And then, okay, she finally believes, and he's like, see you Friday.
Okay, that is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thought it was cute back then. Now it's just manipulative. Yeah. I'm not advocating for that. It reminded me of that. Throw him on the street.
Just reminded me of the scene, that's all.
All right. Y'all been getting the stormy weather?
Oh yeah, we our power went out Sunday because of I think it was 50s. The winds were in the 50s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it got really bad. We were our power went out, and then I got off of work, and we were in the car. Dad had gone into Target or Walmart to get some candles. I'm waiting in the truck, and you could feel, just standing still in the parking lot in the car, you could feel the car shake with the wind.
Oh, yeah.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, I believe it. We were coming back, I think it was Saturday night, right before it started. We were coming back from Manteca, and, I was seeing all these signs on the freeway being like, stay home, don't travel until Monday night. And I'm like, it seems fine. And then,
And then the bottom fell out.
we have 2 sets of glass doors on the front of our church. And so Sunday morning, we go in and we unlock them all so that people can come in. Apparently the wind also thought that was an invitation because it kept coming in. It was coming in from, I think, the west. And so it kept coming in and hitting the, it kept coming in and hitting the doors and just flinging them all the way open, like catching them and flinging them open. And I did that like 4 times before I was like, never mind, I'm locking the doors. We're leaving one door unlocked and people can figure out how to get it through there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Hi, Alicia.
Yep.
Hi.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm all
Pretty
right.
good.
I've
We
been
have
better.
finally had a reprieve from the storms.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
getting
my garden.
we're getting the tail end of your storms at the end of the week.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I don't know if Jen's gonna get hit by them, but we are. We're supposed to. This side of the state.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know
Yeah.
if we're going to get it or not.
That's the oddest thing about the weather down here, because it's like it's gonna pour tomorrow, 90% pouring all day. Then it's sunny as all get out. It's gonna be 80 degrees tomorrow, and then it's pouring all day. They don't know.
make it make sense.
You can literally go through all 4 seasons in one day. So
Yep. We had at least 3 of them
Fun.
today. It was 30 something when I left the house this morning, and it was 60 something when I left the house this afternoon.
I had to turn my air
Wow.
conditioner on because it was so hot in here.
That's
I'm like,
so
it's
weird.
the beginning of February. Why am I turning the air conditioner on?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I've got showers Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, same here.
Fun.
Great.
So we'll probably be messaging each other commiserating.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah. Anybody else's garden flags fallen off?
Right.
Let me see. Wait. So yeah, because I forgot I took a screenshot of the weather report to send to a friend. It was 27 miles per hour wind, 53 gusts.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Sounds about
Sunday.
right.
I thought the one night when we were having the crazy snow, I thought my windows were gonna break in because the wind was so crazy. It sounded like my windows were gonna crack.
Oof.
I'm like, I can't afford that right now.
Yeah,
Right?
luckily enough, driving home, it started to drizzle. It wasn't raining and windy.
Okay, so you kind of missed the craziness.
Yeah, but like it didn't start like pouring until I got home, and I was safe inside.
That's when it should be pouring, when we're all in the house and we don't have to be anywhere.
But
Yeah.
I didn't have any power, so I luckily from when last year when I had the power go out on New Year's, we had bought like a bunch of like lights and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I put this like on my shoulder and was like reading my book in the middle of the night. Like,
Hey, it works.
Have you seen those little lights that are supposed to be like clear glass pieces that you put over the page?
I think so. Yeah, I've seen those. I know.
I want to know if they work.
I think Helen uses one.
Wait, it's a what now?
Let me see if I can find a picture of it. It's a
Okay.
clear glass piece that is like a reading light. All right, let's see here. I am
And
not
it slides over
advertising.
the page, so you can light up the page.
Yeah, I am not advertising for
That's the same message. That
Temu or whatever. Let's see if I can show this screen though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the message that. What are you looking outside the window for, dog? Stop being nosy.
Yeah, if you can
Oh, that's
see.
kind of neat.
Yeah, I don't know how well they work, and I certainly would be looking for a better quality one. But I like the idea that you can read in low light that way.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've seen the ones that are like a cord, and it's got like
The ones that wrap around.
it's got 2 lights right here. So you put it
Yeah.
right here, and then the light will come off the ends.
okay.
It looks like those little like air conditioners you see people wear when it's really hot
Yeah.
out. Just wraps around.
That's how I feel about it, Snazzy. It looks very cool and it's a creative idea, but it would just be something else to hold.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad used to have a baseball cap for crawling under people's sinks that had little tiny LEDs in the tip of the baseball cap. Maybe that's
like
the way to
that.
go.
Mm.
Snazzy says the snake lights work well. So there we go. Yeah. How to read the book in the dark is always the important question.
Yes.
Were you guys the type of kids who are like, it's bedtime, has
Right.
light under the has the light still on?
With a flashlight, yep.
Yep, under the blankets with a flashlight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I have a brother who is 4 years younger than me, and we shared a room for many years. And so when he was young enough for me to get away with it, I would like bribe him to fall asleep so that there would be no witnesses to tattle on me.
I like it.
But yeah, no, I definitely remember reading Little House on the Prairie under my blanket, hoping nobody would catch me.
And then we pay for it the next day when we're exhausted.
Why are
Yeah.
you so tired? I sent you to bed early.
Uh-huh. I got too much sleep. You shouldn't send me to bed that early. We should have reading hour first.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You caught me at a perfect time. I was just wrapping my mom's birthday gift.
Ooh, what'd you get her?
I got her this quote from Alice in Wonderland that was like etched onto a wooden frame.
Oh,
So
cool.
it doesn't. It's a picture, but it doesn't have a frame. It's just on the wood. You just hang up the wood. And then I got her a biography on Prince because he's one of our favorites.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
On Prince?
Prince, yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so I saw a post on Facebook a bunch of years ago, and it's had Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, and Beyonce. And it says, you have to get rid of one. Which one are you getting rid of? And that was a tough one.
Prince is staying no matter what.
Yeah.
People in the comments were too easily saying Whitney Houston, and I said, we're not going to disrespect.
Yeah, no, not in this house.
For my choice for that, I listened, of all the four, I listened to Prince the least.
Yeah.
So for me, it would have been Prince.
Yeah.
My brother is obsessed with Prince. He went to a Halloween party dressed as Prince one year. He actually made a guitar out of wood. Like
That's
not
awesome.
like a full guitar, but just like he cut it out of a piece of like plywood or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Not like
that's
a
cool.
guitar that played or whatever, but just, like a guitar shape out of wood to carry it and everything. He was
That's really cool.
absolutely obsessed.
Mm-hmm. I would think that was cooler if I liked your brother better.
Yeah, my brother was a real...
I don't mean to laugh, but I understand.
No, he came in. He was actually really nasty to Christine. So.
Oh, gotcha.
So we joke about him being my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually really nasty to her, and I did not appreciate it.
I appreciated his behavior towards you even less, but that's another story.
My family, ladies and gentlemen, my family.
We've all got members like that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately so, but it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is why we embrace the concept of found family sometimes.
There you go.
Or you stay in contact with the family that like stays in contact with you.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to put it this way, but when I moved, a lot of people just stopped talking to me.
They
so
do.
I was like, I'll just rock with the people that rock with me, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm in my 30s. I'm not trying too hard at this point.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I had a best friend since I was in the 7th grade. and we were super tight and we talked every day and we just, like that. I moved and it was like she dropped off the face of the planet. I never
Yep.
hear from her anymore.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they
And I-
tag me and everything on Facebook, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. I get that people are busy, but if you want to be friends,
Yeah.
you put in the
And-
effort.
In the world of technology now, it's so easy to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can see back when like my parents were growing up, it was harder.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like now it's so easy and people just don't. So like
Mm-hmm.
I think it comes with age. I'm just not gonna, because you realize when you stop being when you realize you stop being the person that is the person that makes the phone call.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just like, okay.
Wait,
And then
see
you
how
find
long
out who's really,
that person to call you.
Mhm.
Yep.
hence I haven't heard from some people in 4 years.
Yeah. Or longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm cool. I'll keep my area small. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I've definitely had the experience of being like, "Oh, I haven't reached out to so and so in forever." That's terrible of me. And then like, I haven't heard
Neither
from
have
them
they.
either. So,
Yeah.
Phone line works both ways.
mhm.
But my best friend and I are the complete opposite. We cannot talk for months, and you would think we just talked yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like we pick up right where we left off and fall right back into that
Mhm.
groove. I'm trying to talk him into come visiting me, so you might get some content with him.
There we
as
go.
well.
That would be fun.
There we
He's the
go.
one that has the younger brother that I sent you the link to the
Oh yeah.
graphic novel. Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
younger brother.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny you were asking about TBRs because my TBR is right here.
Excellent. What one are you most excited for?
Most excited? I have two. Most excited because I love the first one and I'm curious how they finish it because it's only a duology.
Okay.
Fantastic. And this one because he's well known and I've never read anything by him, and I've heard they're like juicy and messy on purpose, and
Okay.
sometimes that's just fun to read.
There you go.
And this one because I love Lizelle. This one.
I can't see can you angle it? I can't quite see the title.
It's my lighting in here. My lighting.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know that
Delicious
author.
Monsters.
Oh,
Yeah.
Delicious Monsters. Okay.
I know that. I haven't read it, but I did read her first duology.
Oh God. Why am I blanking?
Blood like magic.
The blood duology, right?
Yeah, the blood like magic duology.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
I finished the duology.
But I have to read this for my next book club. Yeah, so
Sing me
I
to
have
I met her at Outlets. She was nice.
Lizelle's a sweetheart. That's basically it. I'm trying to keep it toned down a little bit because February is kind of crazy for me. Not in a bad way, just busy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, I don't have time to read everything I need to read. And then this is the only thing that I have to start this month, but I don't have to finish it because I'm having a live discussion on my channel with a couple people in March. So, because it's like 600, it's almost 700 pages, so I have to start it this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it would be easier for me to start it this month, and because my the main character is an engineer, and that's what my dad does. So like all the terminology a lot of people struggle with, I'm sure I'll be fine with. Because my brother and my father both work in that same field. So a lot of it probably won't make sense because I've had a friend who read it that was asking me what certain terms meant because they knew my dad does that for a living.
Okay.
That's good.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just can't believe in less than a week I've read the amount of books that I read last month.
Isn't
I
it
only
weird
read
how
3 books last month.
it's so weird how our months differ?
Yeah.
I think it was last January I read like 10 books, and I did not read 10 books this
I read
January.
3.
Yeah. So I don't know what it schedules, moods, all those things.
Mhm.
What books are available on NetGalley?
Yeah, and that's what's killing me. NetGalley and like some of my self-pub friends have sent me some of their like early art copies, and I'm like, you're killing me though. I need to read it now, but I have other stuff I need to read.
I don't have a NetGalley.
Did you say you don't have NetGalley, Paco?
Yeah, I don't.
Why is that?
I don't know. I've just never thought of getting one.
Okay. Do you like the physical copies better?
I mean, if I had to physically read a book, like not listen to it, I'd rather physically read it.
Yeah.
Okay. They do some audiobooks now.
Yeah, they have audio e-arcs now.
Yeah, I'll make an account. I'll make an account right now.
There you go. I keep waiting and waiting and waiting, like checking slightly obsessively to see if Where the Library Hides has released on NetGalley yet. I have no idea
Is that
when
the next one from Isabel Ibanez?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have that on my TBR for March or April.
What, the River Knows?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's very good.
Because March is my birthday, so I'm kind of just reading whatever the hell I want for my birthday.
There you go.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna be like, it's my birthday month, so I don't care.
Perfect. That's what I do every month, but I'm glad you're experiencing it for a month.
Yeah, I mainly use NetGalley for I have friends that are cozy mystery writers that publish through Crooked Lane.
Yeah.
And that's the only place I can get their e-arcs. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. I think that's where Catherine Shellman publishes.
Crooked Lane?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're a pain in the ass to get on the list for, because my friend who's the author sent them the list of like, you need to send this to some of these people. And because of the way my name's spelled, I was the first person on the list because my first name starts with an A and my last name starts with an A. And she was so like, when I messaged her, I'm like, I never got it. Like, I wasn't being like pushy or anything, but like, hey, it's been 2 weeks and I never got it.
Right.
She was so angry because I guess they didn't put me on the list on their end. She was, I've known her for 5 years. I've never seen her angry, and she was pissed. She was like, this is ridiculous. You were the first person on the list. She went on this like 20-minute tirade. She was so angry. And by the end of the day, I had it.
Yeah, I've only done their arcs through NetGalley, so I don't know.
Yes, that is the press that Catherine Shellman uses for the Lily Adler books.
Yes,
Okay,
I knew she.
that makes sense.
I knew she has a different publisher for the other ones. I don't remember what that publisher is, but I know it's different because I got approved right away for all the Lily Adlers, but I only got approved for the audiobook of the last Jazz Age one, which I still haven't finished.
Ooh, Jazz Age?
Have you not read them?
Mhm.
So Catherine Shellman has a Jazz Age series. The first one is Last Calleth the Nightingale, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
aren't
so
they
it's. Go ahead.
Aren't they queer?
I don't know. Well, yes. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I thought one of the main characters was queer.
Ooh.
Yes, one of the main characters is queer. I won't say any more about other aspects of it, but yes. It's
What was the title again?
Last Calleth the Nightingale.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's very good. It's a little faster paced than I usually read. I'm not sure if it's technically still cozy, but it's set in Jazz Age, and it's very good.
I'm a sucker for anything set in that time period. I'm a sucker.
Excellent. Well, then her writing is good, and it seems to keep getting better.
Ooh, that's better. That's it. That's awesome. Love when you can say it gets better instead of the opposite.
Right? I hate when that happens.
Paco, have you read the new Crescent City book yet?
Paco popped up for that one.
Who asked that?
I did.
Oh, that's one of the comments. That book, I have not even gone to the bookstore this month.
Oh shit!
That book
Well
is
done.
over.
That book is
700 pages.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that right now.
Well,
not-
I didn't know because I know you like Sarah J. Maas. I didn't know if you were reading Crescent City or not.
The second one really left a bad aftertaste in my mouth,
Hmm.
and so it's gonna be a minute before I read the third one.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
high on my priority list.
My friend on Voxer sent me like a 45-minute tirade of how much they hated that second book.
Wow,
I
that's
have it. It's a 45-minute tirade of how much of a waste of time it was.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know what to put for describe my bio.
I'm trying to
Put
think what I did.
content creator and the places.
Yeah, I think that's what I ended up doing. I think
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Christine, since you're on Nick Ellie a lot more than I am, if you see the Tears of Price book, let me know.
yes, I definitely will.
Since I'm talking to you now, but like I was so surprised. I thought it was going to be a different book that they're bringing back. I was really surprised.
Right?
I was like, oh, that's not what I was expecting, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, I was expecting something completely different, but I'm like, okay, I'll read this.
Yeah, I was like, because I was thinking she was going to go more gothic since it's not coming out till like later in the year. Maybe she would have done Northanger Abbey.
Oh, that would have been good.
It's coming out in October, so I was like, since it's coming out in October, I thought that's where she would go. But then when I saw the cover, I was like, wasn't expecting that, but I'm here for it. Okay. It definitely has the spring-like cover, though. I was expecting the spring release date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be coming sooner than it is, but I guess if maybe that's just where it lines up well for the duology. I don't know.
Because most of the all the other books came out in April, the year they came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, oh, this one's will come out in April. And then when you said like November, I was like, huh, interesting. Okay.
I wonder if they make the long delay now, then they'll be able to get her doing one here and then one next April and then cycling through. I don't know. Yeah. But Paco, I put on my bio 30s librocubicularist, book reviewer, Goodreads, Instagram, Bookstagram, Amazon, Facebook, aspiring booktuber. So then it gives them sort of a range of what sort of stuff I'm doing. And then I connected my Goodreads and linked my Instagram and YouTube.
And you can also link your
I write
serial
reviews on Goodreads and Instagram. Please let me review your book.
Yeah.
That's all it says. And then I connected my Instagram, my Goodreads, and my YouTube.
I don't think they let us connect what? What's the other one? Not Goodreads. Storygraph.
Yeah, because it's still new, probably.
Yeah, no. Storygraph.
I just connected my YouTube. I just said I'm a booktuber. I talk about books. Find me on BadWitchBooks.
There you go.
I can't get the app right now. I gotta wait till I get paid because I got a bill to pay.
Yeah.
There you go. And for me, you may not have this problem because you've already got the established audience. For me, I did a couple of the always available books so that I had a reviewing percentage, but I also did not have an established platform at that time. So you probably won't have that problem.
Let's see. I mean, it's only like, 200 people, so it's not that big.
Yeah.
Still.
I mean, I feel like the thing is that you're actually putting out the reviews, and that's what they are probably looking to see. Be like, oh, look, this person reads the kind of stuff. Yeah. So we shall see.
The biggest problem for me was connecting my Kindle email to my net. That literally took me, like, no lie, with my friend on video chat talking me through it, 2 hours to do.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, why is this so hard?
And I was like, what are we doing here? Why are there so many steps to this?
And then it downloaded the same book like 6 times.
Yes.
And I'm like, but I just hit it once. Why did it download? Okay.
Right? But I will take it 6 times over no time. So.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially that's how I found Jane Wonderly.
I
which
don't go
did
on
enjoy.
there enough to look. That's my problem. Is I read whatever they give me and I review it, but I don't like actively look for NetGalley books.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many things to search through, and it's
Yeah.
you know, sometimes if you've got enough books to read, you're like, I don't need to be looking for
And their
more.
website's not that great. Like they make it really hard to like search for something.
Yeah. And the last few things I've gotten from NetGalley have not been good. So,
Mm.
like,
That stinks.
yeah, NetGalley's such a mixed bag,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, and that's part of the problem. Is a lot of it's such a mixed bag. So
Mhm.
you have to.
I don't use it as often as I probably should, but I've gotten so into like indie book reading that the authors just send me a copy.
Yeah.
Like either an e-copy or whatever. They're like, you want to read it here. So I don't have to use a NetGalley account as
Yep.
much.
I signed up to potentially be on the release team for a book that I was interested in that was coming out, and I don't think it's indie published, but they told us to fill out the form if anybody was willing to potentially be on this thing, and I did, and I got an email back like a week ago, and it said you're not chosen, and I was like, oh, that's fine. And they said, but for applying, we'd still like to send you a free copy of the book, and I'm like, yes, that's lovely. I don't understand what the distinction is that they're making. We have all the spots filled, but we
That's
still want to
interesting.
give you a book.
I've never.
Hey, don't look the gift horse in the mouth.
No, but I've
Right?
never heard of that. That's very interesting.
Take the
And
book.
oh
Take the
yeah,
book.
no. And they wanted to send like physical copies. I was like, okay, cool.
What book
Yeah.
was it, if you don't mind us asking?
It is. Let me look it up. It's Yellow Stars, I think. Rebecca Connolly, Hidden Yellow Stars.
Oh, is that the one that wrote the Carpathia book that you recommended to me? Is that her?
Yes, same author.
Okay.
I really enjoyed when she wrote her dual POV on the Carpathia. This is based on the true story of two World War II heroines who risked everything to save Jewish children by hiding them throughout Belgium. So I do think that the exciting World War II stories seem to be overdone sometimes, or at least I see too
Especially
many
with
of
like
them.
historical fiction.
Right. But I was like, okay, that looks kind of good. So I was like, I'll give it a shot.
I think that's why, like, for the longest time, I was turned off of like historical fiction because it was for years all it was World War II.
Yeah.
I'm tired of reading about World War II.
Yep.
I read a good one about World War One.
That's when you don't see.
Yeah,
World War I.
exactly. It's World War One. What the hell was the name of that book? Hang on a minute, and I'll tell you.
I know you talked about it in your because I just finished watching your wrap up.
Yeah, I talked about it in my wrap up. Hang on a minute, and I'll tell you what the title was. Warm Hands of Ghosts. The new
Oh, by Catherine Arden.
Yeah.
Was it queer?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so excited for that book.
Not like super queer.
But
it's a secondary kind of a thing.
it's just a little gay.
Just okay. Yeah, basically. It's like it's sort of gay. It's sort of gay.
Gay adjacent.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to read her books so bad, but I can't find them physically anywhere.
Huh.
The Bear and the Nightingale series, whatever
Yeah.
that's called.
Hey,
I cannot find it in any of the libraries.
I don't know if you guys saw, but I was like messing around with the bag that has a bunch of like stones in it. And it went like this, and all of them just started slowly hitting me in the face.
You're officially awake.
Yeah.
So you were saying you're looking for the last call at the Nightingale series?
The
Bear and the
Bear and the Nightingale.
Bear in the Nightingale. I don't think I've seen
by
that one.
Catherine Arden.
Catherine Arden. And like
Oh.
even to find the paperback is so hard. I don't know if they stopped printing it in America. You can only find the UK one. And the shipping is a pain in the butt.
Are we avoiding a major retailer?
No, just I can't. The only place I can find it is like Barnes and Noble, but it's like $25 for the paperback.
I'm looking at Amazon right now. The Bear and the Nightingale, a novel by Catherine Arden for $12.71 on paperback.
They must have just refilled it because for like a month they didn't have any. It was
Well,
like
I recommend going and getting it post haste.
yes, because everybody, my friends who know I love like history are like, you're gonna love this. And
Yeah,
I'm like, but I can't get it. Like all my libraries didn't have it. Nobody had it. I'm like, why?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's very Russian. I had just started getting back into reading when I found it at the library. And I was like, I was not expecting what it was. And I was like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite trilogies right now of all time.
Yeah,
It's
I was
really good.
very surprised. And I was like, wow, this is
I mean, are we surprised that Paco liked it?
No.
The last book is called Winter of the Witch.
Yeah.
I heard this from my friends who have read it. The second one has always that's been their favorite from all my friends that have read it.
The second one's my least favorite, but that's just because I found it a little slow. So I really like the first one, and I really like the last one.
But I've heard that about her books in general, that they start off like really, really slow.
Actually, right now, because I like try to change my screensavers each month just to like for different art, I like I went to Rosie Thorne's Instagram and just took Bear and the Nightingale for the screensaver.
I love it.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I love it.
Covers for them on the UK. The UK covers are so pretty.
And then my lock screen is Has Been Hotel.
Oh, I gotta finish watching that.
Oh, you've seen it? What do you think?
I've seen the first episode. I really enjoy that. I tangentially know some of the people because a lot of the actors are Broadway people.
Yeah, I mean it's
So like
it's for Broadway.
They're friends of friends of friends. So
someone said that this show is for theater nerds with religious trauma.
That's basically it in a nutshell. You're not wrong.
I've been following it since the pilot was released on YouTube.
I've been watching. I'm the same. I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah, the pilot came out in 2019, the original pilot, before they got like a good cast and everything. But it's really good. If you should also check out their other series on YouTube. Has Hell of a Boss.
I've watched a couple episodes. I want to continue though.
It's good.
Though I have to say, I just finished Percy Jackson today, the TV show.
Oh, I haven't started it yet.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
I could be prepared to watch it mentally. Like,
it's really, really, really good.
Tonight. I have to be spiritually, mentally, physically. I do like the cast, the main three. I've seen them on like TikTok doing stuff.
They're fantastic, and
their chemistry is so funny.
It's adorable.
Like
I sit there going, oh my god, it's so cute.
I guess we went to Disneyland, and they're at like Star Wars World or whatever, and the two guys are reenacting the Luke Skywalker, not Luke Skywalker, Anakin and Kenobi fight almost.
Yeah.
So they're saying the lines to each other, and Leah just goes, "Hi guys," like interrupts it. So it's like she's giving mom in.
It's so good though. I'm not going to pressure you to watch it, but when you watch it, you'll want to binge it because I watched it in 2 days. It's so good. And the episodes are short. They're like 40 minutes ish. They're not like a full hour, but they're really, really good.
So what I'm hearing you say is that Paco needs to take his work schedule into consideration before starting it.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, me and Helen were supposed to just watch the first episode of Echo one day. We sat down and watched. We were just supposed to watch the first episode, and then we finished that series like 5 hours later.
Yeah, it's 8 episodes, and in 2 days I finished it because I was like, "This is so good."
I hate how low shows are getting. Like when they're doing that, they're only doing shows 8 episodes. Like Has Been Hotel. One of my issues with it is that it was only 8 episodes. I feel like the pacing is off. I gotta watch the rest of it.
The one thing I will say is because Rick Riordan was so involved in everything that happened with the show, they stuck very truly to the show.
I'm excited
to the books, or the book rather.
Well, excellent. We like it when they do well.
Yeah, I have to finish. I never read the sequel series. I have to start that one.
It's good.
Speaking of reading, what is everybody reading in sprints today?
Yes.
Well,
I'm going to finish today's installment of Dragonfall, and then I'm going to start Feybound.
I'm gonna
Alright.
start today's installment of Dragonfall,
And I'm reading This Poison Heart. I got to get to chapter 10. And I'm on chapter
and then
3.
I am either going to not start it or listen to Throne of the Fallen.
Ooh, that's very pretty.
I'm continuing it. I'm like a quarter
The
of the
next
way.
book is
through it.
coming out in September.
I know it is. They announced the prince, right? Which prince it is?
It's
Gluttony, right?
Gluttony. Yeah, Gluttony. It took me a minute by Gluttony. You're right. Yep.
I'm excited. I want the prince I'm most excited for is Sloth.
He's adorable. I
He's a
love
book
him so
nerd.
much.
He's a book nerd.
I love him so much. He needs a love
don't-
story. He's awesome.
These are like adult romance about the princes of hell.
Yeah.
I was catching there was possibly a 7 Deadly Sins thing
Yeah.
going on there.
The
So,
Wrath pisses me off, but that's from the first trilogy. But that's just
I mean, that seems like they possibly wrote Wrath well if he makes
Yeah.
you angry.
Yeah. I don't know. That last book was such a ride.
that
the-
last book was too much. I was like, why is this happening?
Watch my review on.
I did.
Yeah,
And you're like, anybody with a child, get out of the room. I was like, yep, there's no way to
I explain what happens in
describe
it,
that book at all.
and
There's no way to, like, without cursing, describe that book. I heard
yeah,
that.
the wildness of that book is so
There
much.
was no plot. Plot where? Nothing. It was just, yeah. I was so confused.
And she kept getting kidnapped after it. Like she kept getting kidnapped.
I think I'm just over that trope. I'm just like, it's played out.
Mhm.
The kidnapping.
Well, I feel like there's so many things that whatever you look for or whatever just happens to go with what you are looking for, there can
Yeah.
be so many of them that you can easily be like, all right, well, I've had my fill
I'm
of that.
burnt out.
Yep.
Like, I love romances, but I think I've hit a point in my life that, like, I don't care about a bunch of 21-year-olds. I don't, like, I'm just like, I want, like, a 35-year-old romance, romance.
Alicia, did you already read this one?
Which one? Throne of the Fallen?
This is the art for it.
I love it.
I don't know why I was picturing Envy from the. Wasn't he blonde?
In the first book, yes. And then she kind of, like, redacted it in the next book, so I was so confused.
This is it naked.
The only thing I'll tell you is I like the tension between the two of them.
I already like her,
Because she's got more guts than the other one.
Emily. Yeah,
Yeah.
I already kind of like her. I'm at the part where they are at the party where she was trying to steal a painting.
Ooh, that's so fun. I love that part. It's so fun. And he's just watching her in the back while she's trying to steal it.
I'm like listening to it on Spotify right now.
It's so great.
I don't know why, but these books are fun to listen to on Spotify.
Because and I mean this in the best way possible. They're like popcorn reads. They're
Yeah,
easy to read.
good book. I don't know. I don't know if I would call this book a
Fun?
good book.
Yes. Fun, yeah.
And sometimes the right narrator makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But we have been here for an hour, so I'm thinking we should
I was waiting. I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, no. We're going to do a sprint so that we can
Say we
say
sprinted.
we've done at least one.
Jen barely putting the fact that we're live in the Discord.
I
Well,
just thought of it. Yeah.
to be fair, I was a little behind on sending Jen the link. But
Okay.
yeah. We will do
It's whatever.
we will do a sprint, and I will see you all in 45 minutes. Happy reading. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How'd it go?
Good.
I got 67 pages done. I'm in the middle of chapter 6.
Excellent.
I listened to my audiobook. I
Awesome.
will start.
And I threw dinner in the oven, so if you hear a loud noise, it's my oven.
I'm sitting in my comfy chair, and I started to read Dragonfall, and then I started kind of dozing off. And so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just close my eyes for the rest of the sprint."
There you go.
I support this.
I do.
Wholeheartedly.
My biggest fear during a sprint is falling asleep and no one being able to wake me back up.
Exactly.
Like, I'll just be out.
Exactly. Bonnie's here.
Hey, Bonnie.
Amy's here.
Hey.
And Courtney's
Courtney's here.
Courtney feels like we haven't seen each other forever.
I know, right? Oh my God, it's been all day.
Amy, you have to let me know how the prequel series is going for Malice, because I really want to know. I haven't read it yet.
Destiny made it to 81% of their audiobook.
Hey.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Audrey's done with the kiddos' homework and reading.
Excellent.
Yes.
There was some lapse in my book.
There was what?
There was like some lapse sitting in my book.
Yeah. Oh, are you at that point? Oh, you're at the good point. You're at the good part.
The one and only good part. After that, it's all downhill.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they're too long, but that's my complaint for a lot of books. I feel like
Yeah.
they're too long. They're badly written. I just feel like they're too long.
Bonnie made it through 15 pages and needs a nap.
I
So
feel that.
I second that.
Yep.
I will anti that just because everybody else is agreeing with it. Should be
Rude.
Huh.
Extra.
you just like to be disagreeable. I see how it is.
Right. Yeah. To be the the one and only assenting opinion.
on things that don't matter. Yeah.
I mean, we like seeing your face here, Bonnie, but naps are important. Naps are very important.
Naps are very important. It's a little late for a nap, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I won't go to bed if I take a nap now.
Yes,
I'll be
yes,
up at 4 in the morning wide awake.
Yeah, Paco just loves the chaos.
yes. That is. I feel like that summarizes Paco very well.
Yep.
Hmm.
Me, the little boy me.
Yeah.
Little old you.
Do you think that you have a reasonable chance of fighting that charge?
I'm not stating facts.
All right. Bonnie says it's too late for nap, so holding on for dear life. Well,
Exactly.
surely it must almost be time for a long nap then.
A long winter's nap.
Yes, precisely. I got a very short ways into the book that Jen gave me for an early birthday present.
When is your birthday?
My birthday is the 16th, 10 days.
Oh, you're right after my mom. My mom's the 11th.
Oh, yay. February birthdays are the best.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to send you something from your wish list, and Amazon would not let me. It said I couldn't ship to you or something. Everything I tried to send, it said I wouldn't let me ship it to you for some reason.
That's bizarre.
Me and Christine and Renee all have February birthdays.
I remember yours is in February because yours is, I think, right before my mom's, right? When is yours?
Yeah. The 24th.
The 24th.
Yeah,
They're
that's
all
weird.
in March. My mom's the one in February, and then I'm March 19th. My dad is March 4th. I'm March 19th, and my brother's March 30th.
So you're Aries, right?
I'm on the cusp. I'm the last day of Pisces going into Aries, so they kind of technically consider me both. So
No,
I don't know.
cusps aren't really a
It's
thing.
interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
Cusps aren't really a thing because we have a
That's
lot
the
of.
thing. I don't know, like, because I was born in the afternoon. I don't know if that makes me an Aries or if it's just me a Pisces because I'm on the last day of Pisces. I don't know.
I have no idea how any of that works.
Me either, but I find it fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Somebody forgot their brother's birthday, so that's awkward.
That's not good.
Well, here's the question: does your brother remember your birthday?
That's an important follow-up question.
That's a fair question.
It was the 2nd or 3rd. It's time. I have gotten to putting things on Google Calendar and just telling them to remind me every year.
I have to. I'll forget.
Yep.
Because it does. It totally happens. But, yeah.
Or you could be like my grandfather and forget. He'll get the day right, but he'll call me a month. He'll call me on February 19th and not on March 19th.
Well, at least he loves you and thought of you.
Right. That's why I know, because it's become a family joke now because he does it for everybody's birthday. It's not just me.
Well, hey, he cares. That's the important thing.
Right. I just think it's funny. He's like, I wrote it last year. It was funny. He's like, I wrote it down on the right day. I did it. I was like, all right, cool.
There you go.
I'll
There you
take it.
go. Yeah. But yeah, Amazon's weird sometimes. Sometimes it's they can't get the address right, in which case that can be remedied. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like, oh, we can't send this to California. And I mean, things that are on
Right.
my wish list, I have not checked. 'Cause
And
I
a
will
lot of the
go-
things are like not available. You have to see other, at least when I looked at your website or your wish list.
Uh-huh.
It was like it was only available through a secondhand seller or something.
And so they can't give the wish list address to
Right.
secondhand sellers or something. Yeah.
Yeah, something. And I was just like, darn it, I can't send her something for her birthday. Pisses me off.
That's very rude of them. I will have to sort that out at some point.
Or just add more stuff on your list.
I did add a few more things to my list.
Oh, I haven't looked at yours in like a week and a half, so.
Somebody has been harassing me.
Who?
Somebody.
Well, it happened
Nobody.
with Jen's. Like I had to have Jen's gift shipped to my house because it wouldn't let me ship it to Jen's house.
Mhm.
And I had to ship it. Like it was the weirdest thing. I was like, why?
I'm glad mine didn't have any problems shipping to Jen.
I'm just happy it got there in one piece. I was like, yay.
And did we ever get that birthday book haul?
Next week.
My book took forever in the snail mail.
Yeah, but even before that, Jen was sitting there trying to figure out dates of what was supposed to drop when. So, yeah. Anyway, Amy read 4 short chapters, battle scenes from different points of view. Actually, 1 year after Wrath Corbin's decedents, and is in the happy place with the hacking and smashing. So,
Excellent.
Amy's enjoying that book. Excellent, excellent. Oh, 100 years after the stuff. But anyway, yay. Kiana's brother remembers but never gets anything does call. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, better remember now than, a month from
It's
now.
not too late. It's not like it's been 10 days or anything like that.
Right.
It's like, hey, happy late birthday.
Exactly. Hey, sorry I didn't get to call you on day of, but I was thinking about you.
There was a dear bro.
Jen did the same, but eventually updated and let me. Maybe it's a time thing, Alicia. And let's see. Amy says, envelopes on the wish list. There was a discussion of envelopes.
Mm-hmm.
There is more than envelopes. I might have taken the envelopes off. I can't remember if I took the envelopes off, but I definitely did add more things. So. Yeah, because somebody just wanted to be difficult.
Yeah.
I finally created a Linktree yesterday, so I don't have to copy and paste everything when I do descriptions for videos.
That is excellent. I assume that it's in your bio now?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Then I will have to edit this afterwards and add your link in bio in. Or Linktree. Linktree is so handy.
It is. It makes it so much easier because for even when I have like discussions and stuff, dragging everything over and making sure you can still click on the link is a pain in the butt.
Right. And nobody wants to have to remember to update their bio link and all of that. Just like there's Linktree.
because I can tell when people are trying to buy me things because they're like, your link isn't working for your Amazon wish list.
You're like, that's
I don't know.
supremely unhelpful. Yeah, supremely unhelpful. So yeah. Anyway, let us see here. Okay, here we go. That was the thing I saw. I saw during sprints. I saw that somebody, well, Threads has gotten rid of the thing that I just had opened right there. But anyway, somebody's talking about how their library has gotten rid of fines recently. And a lot of the libraries have actually gotten rid of fines. But then somebody said that their library has instituted a policy where if you bring in canned, non-expired, shelf-stable food, they will donate the food to the homeless, and then they will wipe out your fines.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Yeah. It's like, okay, that's great. It doesn't have to be a, you must come up with all of this, just, hey, pass it on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my library has started doing auto renews if nobody has a request out on it. I mean, there's still
please
obviously
be a part of one of these libraries because my library will like snap, like not even finish it, and they'll snatch it up, and there's nobody waiting. I'm like, why?
Yeah, they won't auto renew digital books for me, which is
No.
But the physical ones, it will auto renew for me, and I'm like, okay, I can work with that. It's still, I can't keep it for 6 months, but that's
I just
fair.
put my Linktree in the private chat, Christine, so it's easier for you
Oh,
to grab.
excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now we're going to
I think my Linktree's in my bio.
I found yours, Paco.
Yeah.
I gotta see if it will let me edit a YouTube video
You can
thing.
afterward.
Yeah.
I know I can do afterwards. I was gonna say I don't think I can while we're doing it.
Maybe
No, it has to be after when you like are off.
if you
I don't know why.
Studios. Have you guys tried YouTube Studios?
What's that?
YouTube Studios? It might be able to. I don't know if it does on YouTube Studios or not.
Yeah. Well, I'll put the link in comments for now in case anybody needs it now, and then we'll put it in afterwards, and all will be well.
Yay.
Yeah, then the only reason my Goodreads isn't in the Linktree is when I transcribed it to put it into the Linktree, it put the town I live in.
Oh, that's
Public.
not good.
And I was like, Not that I don't trust anybody that's in the chat. I'm just saying, like, people are weird on the internet.
Well,
No,
I
I
mean,
don't trust anybody in the chat.
Jen did that unpopular opinions or whatever recently, or hot takes. The internet is not a safe space.
No.
We're not advertising all of this stuff on here. We're just not.
No, and it, I wouldn't care if it said like, because I'm in a town within a town. It had the town within the town. It didn't just have like my address. It was just like, that's way too close for nope.
Yeah, it's totally fine if it wants to say that I'm Sacramento adjacent. I don't want it to tell what neighborhood I live in.
Right, exactly, and that's why I was like, but with everything else, it was fine. But for some reason, Goodreads, it comes up as my town, and I'm just like, no.
Can you change that setting in Goodreads itself, or no?
I tried. That's what I did the first thing, and I reconfigured it, and it still did the same thing. I don't know why.
I wonder if it needs like 24 or 48 hours to update or something.
Yeah, so I might add it in there. But I was just like, no, this is the middle of the night, and I don't feel like having the name of the town I live in just in my bio for people to find.
Nope, that's the right call. Nobody needs to know that unless you want to personally give them that information.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the last thing we need. That would be a way to ruin a good time.
Yes.
And nobody wants a good time ruined.
Nope.
Greg's putting in for PTO for the weekend in April, so
awesome.
I'll keep you guys posted.
Yay! My husband's got to do that this week, I think.
Yeah. tomorrow. Actually, he's got to do it. He was. I felt like such a pain in the ass for poor Jen. I was like, what days are it again? I want to double check. Like, I felt so bad. I'm like, I probably asked you 800 times, but I just want to make sure.
It's whatever.
whatever it takes to make you show up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jen's gonna pretty soon. You're gonna wake up one day and just Jen at Jen's place, knocked out.
I told Jen I have a second bedroom if she ever comes to this side of the state. He has somewhere to stay.
I'll do it too.
How far of a drive is it for you guys apart? Because I know
Probably like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3.5 maybe ish. Yeah,
something like that.
In the east side of the state.
Yeah.
I'm as far east as you can go.
Because how far is it for us? I know you're in you're the Bay, right? The Bay Area of Cali.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm a little closer to that. There is a large, well-known candy factory up the street from me. If you know where that is.
I think I do. Then you're not that far from me. Then if
I don't think so.
Let me type it in to make sure it's the right. I'm gonna put a private chat, see if it's the right.
Yeah.
If it's the right factory.
Yep, that would be the one.
Then we're not that far because we'd go full trips to that.
Aww.
Yeah, same. When I was a kid, we would travel for that. Now I'm like, we're kind of close to that. No, for some reason, it took me a minute to figure out where you were until like a week or two ago, and then I was like, hey, one of these days we will have to do something about that.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And hopefully in April there's no crazy snowstorm to derail everything.
Right?
Hey, knock on wood. You never won't know what you know.
I don't want anything.
Raina, you're laying on my pillow. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's all we need.
I remember the one year it was snowing on Easter.
Ugh.
And it was like the middle of April, and I'm like, why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will hope that is not the case this year.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. We're Californians. They don't want us driving in snow.
No. I feel like if it started snowing like that, they would just force everybody to stay inside.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Jen's.
We're nowhere near prepared.
My area just shut down. They were like, we're not doing anything.
Yep.
Not leaving your house. Nothing. This area is not built for the infrastructure of
Nope.
that.
Well, we don't have plows. We don't have snow tires. We don't have any of those things.
And I'm so used to that being required that to me, I'm just like, how?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll just be like, okay, well, I'm, streaming you from the Airbnb instead of my apartment. Isn't this great? Yeah. Because I have been in Jen's town when there was snow before, and town was...
It's not fun.
It
town was all right.
It was shut down.
Mm-hmm.
No, like when we had that wind this weekend when I was at the arena, luckily the arena has like 3 backup generators because it was during an event.
Mm-hmm.
So the power went out for a second. Like the light, I was in the bathroom and the lights went out, and I was like, and then it came back on. Like not even like you blinked and you missed it moment.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, oh no.
Yeah. No, we lost power twice in a 5-minute period, and then got it back on Sunday morning at the church. And we're like, oh, well, we're restarting all the systems. Are we still having a gathering this morning? Because the sanctuary, the thing is, there's no windows in the sanctuary, so it's pitch black if there's no light.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost power here. I think my mom texted when I was at work about it. No, she checks the group chat, not solo me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was off for an hour, off since 3:23. It went off around like 3, came off back around 5. And it went off again before 6, before I got off work. And was out till like 10:30 at night.
Oh wow, that's a ways.
That's not as bad as New Year's last year, where last year went off New Year's Eve, like before my sprint, so I was gonna do. Not last year, the year before that. Went off on New Year's Eve, and then did not come on until the day after New Year's that morning.
Yeah, no.
So we had like a whole day and a.
Hmm. Yeah. If only a certain company could get it all together.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Because they keep raising our prices, but anyway.
That's a different podcast. That's a different.
That's a whole new conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I told my boss is a short little guy, super small, and I said, "You got to be careful going outside. I don't want to come in the next day and have to look up in the trees for you." Yeah, when him and my dad are talking at work, because my dad works with us, my dad's short too, and I'm like, "Everybody, look, it's the Lollipop Guild."
The fact that you made that reference just made my freaking night. Holy crap. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in so long. That's awesome.
What are you making over there?
I am seeing if I can remember how to make this scarf. So I've got the
Yeah.
the snitching pattern in there that I'm trying to remember how to do the twisted stitch. I
Yeah.
think I've got it. We'll find out here in a minute if I got it right. Hey, Jamie.
Right. Hey, Jamie.
So yeah, we'll find out here in a minute if I've gotten it anywhere close to right. But yeah, all that crazy weather. We had a big batch of stew last week, which was really good. It was the appropriate weather for that. I like stew. But yeah, where did I put my phone? I put it down here somewhere. That's the story of my life. Trying to lose the yarn now, which always makes life interesting. Yeah, no, I am not diligent, Courtney. I just, happened to pick it up again. I've been working on this way too long. Audrey says with potatoes. Soup is always delicious with potatoes.
Every time I hear it now, that's all I think of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Precisely. We boil them, we mash them, we stick them in a stew.
Oh,
or bake them.
What's
Yes.
precious?
My favorite thing to do with potatoes is get those tiny ones and get like a heavy thing and then do like a smashed potato so that it gets all crispy on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah. I was realizing last week I need to get a meat tenderizer because that's so many things. I basically need a kitchen hammer.
Do you want like a hand one? Because they have those hand ones. Because I have a hand one.
Yeah.
You have to like beat it.
Yeah, no,
it helps. It helps if you're angry. Like it's a very good aggression thing.
Yeah, we used to use them for making lemon bark because you got to smash all the candies.
Ooh, I've never had lemon bark, but lemon anything.
Okay, so it's very easy to make. You take a big bag of white chocolate chips, and you melt them, and then you have a parchment sheet of paper on like a cookie sheet or whatever. You pour it out, and then you have the smashed up lemon drops.
Yeah.
And you sprinkle them on top. If you want to, you can put half of them in the mixture before you pour it out on the sheet. But you've got the white chocolate and the lemon. You can do a little bit of lemon extract if you want to, but you don't have to. But then you just even it out on the baking sheet and put it in the fridge or freezer until it chills, and then you take it out and break it up.
That sounds delicious.
It is. I made it with peppermint last week because I had leftover candy canes, and so I did peppermint oil or peppermint extract and white chocolate and candy canes.
I've done that with I forget what my dad's wife's mom calls it, but it's like this caramel and chocolate thing but the bottom of it is like saltine crackers,
Okay.
and you basically do the same thing there. You let it freeze, and it breaks off into like a slightly chewy brittle because the saltines aren't like hard, and it's literally like food crack. Like all you keep on doing, like it's bad to have in the house because you'll eat the whole thing in like a day.
You
It's
do it
so
with
good, 'cause it's like that salty sweet.
So you do the caramel and chocolate, or just caramel?
You could do both. You could do both or one, but I know she mainly does it with like a touch of caramel, and then does like a melted dark chocolate.
It sounds
Okay.
like trash. Does she call it trash?
She calls it what is she? It's something along those lines. It's like a hillbilly something. It's like the joke.
Trailer trash, something like that.
Yeah, it's delicious. I've never had it until she made it, and I've been for like 5 years. I've been addicted to it.
Yeah.
He sends it to me like every Christmas.
Excellent. Yeah, that sounds good.
I would never think to put saltines and chocolate together, but it works.
It's that sweet and salty. I put pretzel chunks in my last batch of peppermint bark.
I love chocolate pretzel, anything. Like a take sidecar all day with the peanut butter. So good.
What are you doing, Paco?
I got distracted.
What are we being distracted with?
It is just
Just more stuff to drop on our faces?
yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Just some crystal with chain.
Yeah, I saw you over there. It looked like you were trying to hypnotize yourself.
Maybe. Again.
Highly entertaining. They know.
They
The
do.
people know. We have air fried French fries going on right now.
Yum.
Yum.
And kielbasa and potatoes with onions and bell peppers and melted. Oh yeah.
That's one of my favorite things my mom makes ever.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Yep.
So as much as I would love to stay, they're like, hey, they were gonna make dinner, but now my family's like, we're going out to eat. So if you don't want to pay, get ready to go.
Now's a good time.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
I'll still be on YouTube watching. I'll be in the comments watching.
okay.
But tagging Alicia in now.
Thanks for joining us.
Enjoy yourself.
Yes, eat good food. Tell us what you got.
Okay. Bye.
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 Bye. Okay,
And
now
then
he's
there
trying
were
to talk shit.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for Jen to say.
Oh shit. So Alicia, I was telling Christine about this earlier, but now I'll tell you because it's funny.
Okay.
I found and got into one of my old Dropbox accounts last night.
Okay.
And I was looking
fanfic?
Huh?
Fanfic?
Original fic.
Yes. Yes.
And I was looking at, and I found one that's actually pretty decent, and it's got good bones, and I could probably do something with it. And I found one. So the plot was an unholy mashup of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and the Da Vinci Code. I don't know. But it involved cultural touchstones included MySpace, MP3 players, and Columbia House records.
Can I just say how much I miss MP3 players? Legit.
Oh man.
I had a MySpace when I was like 16. It's probably still active somewhere. Oh God.
Right?
Not that I put anything bad on it, but like I think the last photos I put on there were my senior prom. Like that was it. No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I still have an active. Let me see.
I know Tumblr's still my Tumblr's still active because I get those random
yeah,
emails.
I'm on Tumblr all the time.
Christine, the this time it actually worked, so something is coming to you in a couple days.
Hey,
Oh, thank you.
happy birthday to you.
I live in a zoo.
You do.
We all
You look like a monkey and smell like one too.
That's why we're on StreamYard here and not in your office.
Right? Because whew.
Uh-huh.
Is there any more Doctor Who-ish fanfic or no?
I don't think so. Let me look. Hang on a minute. Fiction.
I only remember you writing that the once.
I think yeah.
Dropbox. Yeah, no, just the one.
You did a good job with that one, though. I don't even watch
Yeah.
Doctor Who, and I liked that.
I love Doctor Who.
Jamie's watching the hockey game.
Who's
Audrey
winning?
saw a post from a younger person a while ago, and the person said, "Wouldn't it be awesome if we could go on people's profiles and their favorite music would be played?" No, it wouldn't.
No, we do not want to go back to those days.
I don't want to go back to the stuff I wrote on those because I went through like a depression phase back in the when I was a teenager.
Right.
I don't want to go back there and see the melodramatic poetry that I thought I was like the next Emily Dickinson or whatever. No, thank you. My writing has gotten better from that stuff, but no, I don't want to go back and look at it. Yeah. There's a bunch of kerfuffle happening with my hometown team.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot.
Jamie says it's a tie so far.
Those are always the good games. I miss being able to get on my TV.
Enjoy your TV. Good night. Paco was too young for MySpace. I was old enough to
when I got on MySpace.
I was old enough to hear the lectures on why we young people should not have MySpace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Audrey gets Facebook souvenir posts and then some from the early days of Facebook and cringe. Not everything needs to be revisited.
Right.
It's always fun when like a picture with an X pops up and you're like, oh God, I don't want to know. Like, let's not go. I don't want to remember that. Thank you very much.
Delete.
Yeah.
So guess who did not do their row of stitches properly?
Uh-oh.
What kind of stitch are you trying to do?
I'm supposed to do a twisted drop. I don't know. You can't really tell. I'm supposed to be doing twisted drop stitches.
Okay.
And what I have managed to do is a regular drop stitch. I felt partway in like it felt a little weird, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, I was wrapping it around one needle, but I wasn't wrapping it around both needles. I don't think.
Whoops.
I'm trying to decide how.
She had to undo her whole thing, and she was so pissed.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide how. Yeah. Trying to decide how obvious it is.
Is it going to be a blanket, or do you know it? Is it
It's going to be a scarf.
Oh, I love that.
I doubt one row will be that noticeable.
That's what I was looking at there. I was thinking, like, that's not ideal, but honestly, it's not good. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable.
It's not.
It doesn't ruin the whole entire thing. It's not worth you undoing it all to do it again.
Right. If I had realized this earlier, I would have twisted it on when I dropped them. But I don't think I can do that at this point.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nah, just let it go.
Yeah, it's not going to be the first mistake in this. It won't be the last. This
I
is
wish
what
I had
happens
the
when I
hand coordination to do it. I don't have the hand coordination.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't get the proper coordination and tension for crocheting. I wanted to learn
My
crocheting
mom's a
first.
crocheter.
Yeah, I've
Does your
tried
mom
to
do the?
crochet. All I can make is a mess.
Does your mom do knitting and crocheting?
No, she doesn't knit. She just does crocheting, and she
Okay.
taught herself how. She taught herself how to paint by hand, as well.
Cool.
Okay.
All my if you any of you come to my apartment, all my artwork is done by my mom and my.
That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
My favorite was
What are you doing, Christine?
I forget it. I forget
I
it was
think
if it was last year or the year
It's
before.
not going to work, is it?
Uh-oh.
Don't do it. You're just going to cause yourself.
No, you're gonna get so frustrated.
Okay. Yeah,
Let it go. You'll never notice it once it's done.
Yeah.
that's true.
One year though, my mom took my a stack of my favorite books and she asked me to take a picture of my books, and I was like, "That's random, but okay." Like my copies of my Jane Austen books, and then like 2 months later, a painting showed up with all of Jane Austen's books with a cup of tea on the top.
Oh, cool.
Over there.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amy has been sleeping on us.
Jealous.
To be clear, I'm sure this is a typo, but to be clear, we are boring Amy.
Apparently.
So let's get it together. I knew what you meant, but it's just funnier this way. It's just funnier this way. No, I like that version of it. Okay. So, since it is February, I shall ask, what are people's opinions on conversation hearts?
Oh, like the little hard candies?
Yeah, the candy hearts with words on them.
I mean, they're cute, but they're nasty.
Okay.
Blech.
I think they're
I
delicious.
have very polarizing tastes on when it comes to candy.
That's fair. Well, to be fair, not a lot of people seem to like them.
They're gross.
So
They're cute though. I would like them
The
more on
yellow
like
one-
a sweetheart.
Yeah.
the yellow ones are the best.
You like them?
Oh, I think they're delicious.
You would.
I can't.
I know.
Yeah.
I am in the minority. I'm in the minority. Oh well. More for me. Actually, I haven't actually bought any, so at the moment, none for me.
They do make sweet tarts, conversation hearts.
I mean, they do, but they're not as good.
Shut up. They're way better.
Sweet tarts are amazing.
Sweet tarts are the best.
Sweet tart conversation hearts are not better. Brock's is better.
They are. Regular conversation hearts taste like chalk.
Only
They
if you have
taste
poor
like Tums,
taste.
like the unflavored Tums. the older people Tums.
Right?
The 90-year-old Tums.
Are there different kinds of Tums for the young people?
There's like these weird flavored ones that like I chew very quickly because they taste disgusting.
There's berry flavored ones.
Yeah, that's the one. The berry flavored one is not the. Yeah. I just don't like that like chalky feeling in anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
gross.
Did you like Necco wafers back in the day?
Ugh.
Okay, yeah, no, we like Necco wafers. Also, loved black licorice.
You need to talk to my grandmother. My grandmother loves black licorice, and I think it's disgusting.
Here's the problem.
I don't like licorice, period, but black licorice is disgusting.
Christine was deprived as a child and does not seem to comprehend that. They fed her horrible things, and she was all like, "Oh, this is delicious," because it was all she had.
Yeah. When you don't know any better, like when you don't have anything to compare it to.
Exactly.
I'm still here, but I'm just grabbing the rest of my dinner out of the oven.
You're
but I'm
fine.
still here.
Yeah, I also like peach rings. Peach rings are delicious.
Peach rings are a bomb. I can't eat much gummy candy anymore, though. Unfortunately.
There we go. Trying to find the last piece of this and not lose. Okay, there we go. I don't think I've lost anything important. I might have, but I don't think I have. We'll see. We'll see. Someday I will get good enough at this. Well, I was going to say someday I'll get good enough at this to not have to stare at it the whole time I'm doing it. But let's be honest, that's not likely going to happen because I'm not going to do it enough.
Nope. And I'm sorry, but any kind of a pattern like that with drop stitches and stuff, you've got to be able to look at it because you've got to be able to wrap the yarn and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite classic fictional couple since it is February?
What do you mean classic?
From the classics as opposed to things being written in the last 50 years.
Oh, no.
I have a lot. I know it's problematic, but I love Jane Eyre and Mr. Rochester. I know it's problematic. It's a problematic fave. I completely know it's problematic, but I still love it.
Okay. What do you like about it?
I don't know. It's just maybe the drama of it, because it was so like, I don't deserve to be happy for any of them. It was just, I think it was also the time that I read it. That's why I'm so like worried about rereading it, because I was like 16 when I read it the first time. I was like, yeah.
When I read
go ahead.
Good.
No, go ahead.
When I read The Blue Castle was definitely played a role in how much I liked it.
Yeah. That's why I'm always, for some of some of my favorites when I was younger, I'm afraid to reread them.
Yeah, you always fear that they might not hold up.
Yeah. Yeah. Who else did you like? You said you had a bunch.
Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth, of course.
That's what Amy said.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
We have not mentioned yet Colonel Brandon.
Go ahead.
We have not mentioned yet Colonel Brandon. He was excellent.
The Letter, top tier. And I also think that the film version helped because it was Alan Rickman, and I love Alan Rickman.
Yes.
I unapologetically had the biggest crush on him my whole entire life.
Yeah, he did an outstanding job.
He was amazing. That's an unpopular opinion. I think that's a better adaptation than a lot of the Austen adaptations of it.
Could be that was so well done though. So well done. That was a fantastic cast when you think about it.
It was great.
Yeah.
I finally got my mom to watch it because my mom doesn't really watch movies a lot. And she's like, I understand why you're obsessed with it now. I'm like, I told you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was really well done.
I had so many people,
Really?
like, more that are popping in my head of, like, couples I wish got together.
Okay.
Or
That's
then,
where fanfic comes in.
yeah, exactly. Speaking of Doctor Who, I think Martha was done dirty.
Yeah, Martha was way done dirty.
Like, Martha was the shit, and she was done dirty.
Yep. Martha was the shit, and she knew she was the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Amy preferred the older adaptation. Don't get the hype for the newer Austen adaptations.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I like some of them. I haven't seen the newest Emma though yet. I've heard really good things.
Yeah, same here. I have also heard good things, but I haven't bothered.
My problem is my Mr. Knightley in my head is Jeremy Northam from the one from
100%, and that will never change.
Exactly. And it's nothing to do with the guy who does it now. I'm just like, I can't see you as
No.
Mr. Knightley.
Yeah. Like asking someone other than Christian Bale to be Laurie.
Batman? Oh yeah.
To be who?
See, that's a fanfic that I wish was a thing. Laurie and Joe should have gotten together.
See?
Or I also wonder, is Joe technically queer coded?
Are we talking Little Women?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Joe is absolutely queer coded.
Because she was made to write the romance in towards the end.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I absolutely love those movies.
Now that said, since you brought it up, no, Christian Bale does not belong to be Batman.
Who's the best Batman though?
Michael Keaton.
Okay. I haven't seen his Batman since I was a kid.
Yeah, well, you're missing out. Michael
Keaton,
Batman.
I love Michael Keaton in general. I am so happy he's coming back as Beetlejuice. I'm so happy.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy.
Michael Keaton as Batman is that he is Bruce Wayne. He's a middle-aged rich guy. You know, he's not special. He doesn't have a lot of talents. He's got money, and he throws money at everything.
Mm.
So yeah, Jamie's for Adam West, but I like Michael Keaton.
Okay. I don't have a horse in that race. I don't care.
What was the show that had? I don't think it was Batman, but I could be wrong. They had Bruce Lee as one of the characters.
Bruce Lee.
Mm-hmm. As in the fighter.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. He was in it, or he was supposed to be in a show.
Let me
He
see.
was supposed to be the Green Lantern or something. Or like the sidekick to the Green Lantern back in the day.
Jamie likes Michael as well.
Green Hornet.
That's it. I knew there was one of them.
Yeah, Green Hornet.
That was big in because my dad used to fight professionally. Like all of the Bruce Lee movies were huge in my household growing up as a kid. And people look at me, they're like, "You watch all this stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." Right. Especially as an adult, they're like, "You watch a lot of stuff." I'm like, "When you're a kid, you don't have a choice."
Right.
Like,
watch what's on the TV.
Yeah.
Unless it's Saturday morning, in which case, go fuck yourself. I'm watching the Gummy Bears.
That's when I would watch it on the Smurfs.
Oh yeah,
I miss Saturday morning
Gummy
cartoons.
Bears. Let me see. He-Man and She-Ra came on the afternoons after school, but it was like Smurfs, Gummy Bears, Snorks.
The Snorks.
Yes. What else? I'm trying to think what else.
I'm trying to remember what came on. I
That's
remember
so
Captain
annoying.
Planet used to come on the weekends.
Thundercats.
Yeah. Thundercats are good.
Thundercats. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Let's see. Hang on a minute.
Jamie says Jack Nicholson is the best Joker. Jetsons.
Yeah. The Jetsons. Yes.
The Flintstones.
The Flintstones. Yep. Thundercats. G.I. Joe. My Little Pony. Transformers. Gem and the Holograms. I've found a wiki page.
Gem and the Hall. Oh my! I haven't thought of that in a long time.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh shit, Captain Caveman. Forgot about Captain Caveman.
Yeah, and I don't think I saw any of these.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Scooby Doo was big then too. I remember watching Scooby Doo a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they like the celebrity episodes where they had like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Right. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. The old school Power Rangers. I was a little too old for Power Rangers. Just a little bit. I did not watch Power Rangers.
Tommy was my first crush from the Power Rangers.
Yeah, and they've still got My Little Pony on the TV. So the new one. The new one.
Surprisingly considered I used to ride horses, I never got into My Little Pony.
Huh.
Probably because you rode horses.
Probably.
Mm.
Like I remember watching, I forget what it was called, but it was based on a book series. Was it the Saddle something Club?
Oh,
And it was all about horse girls.
Oh, I remember seeing a set of books about that, I think, yeah?
They were from like the late 80s, early 90s.
the Saddle Club.
That's what it was. I was obsessed with them.
The first one was called Horse Crazy. Horse Crazy, Horse Shy, Horse Sense, Horsepower. Yeah.
Yeah. Amy's husband says they missed out on doing a Captain Caveman live action after the Flintstones because Danny DeVito would have been perfect.
He would have. Oh my god.
That would have been hilarious. Captain Caveman. I forgot
I
about that.
love the live action.
Oh. Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock still is the bomb.
Yep.
Still.
Yep. Fraggle Rock.
Anything by Jim Henson.
My favorite Fraggle was Uncle Traveling Matt.
And one of my favorite movies as a kid was what the hell was it called? Why am I blanking? It had David Bowie in it. What was
Labyrinth?
it called? Oh my god, that's gonna drive me nuts.
Are you talking about Labyrinth?
Yes. Yep. And the little worm.
Yeah. Hello. I said hello.
I still love to watch it. It's great.
Oh yeah.
And I also grew up with Never Ending Story. Talk about
the Dark Crystal.
trauma when you're a kid. The horse.
Right. Oh my god, don't even. I'm still traumatized
It
by
still
the
makes
horse.
me cry.
I am still traumatized by the horse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those movies were not meant to be comforting
No.
in any way, shape, or form.
And now I watch them as an adult as a comfort thing. Figure
Right.
that out.
And I see them as an adult, and I think our parents just sort of parked us in front of this.
Yeah. Or my parents wanted to watch it, so they stuck me there too.
Right.
Because there were so many things as an adult, I'm like, I rewatched them as an adult, and I'm like, how did you let me watch this as a kid?
Yeah.
Like, you guys are so much more stringent on my younger siblings than you were with me. I watched everything I wasn't supposed to. I was
Right.
watching Sopranos at 8. Okay.
Oh,
Which,
the
oddly
Goonies.
enough, that is a comfort show for me. I know that's weird.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies was The Goonies.
Oh, the Truffle Shuffle.
The Dark Crystal.
The Black Cauldron from Disney was great.
Haven't seen that one.
Highly recommend.
Speed Buggy. I don't know that one, Amy. Let me look it up.
I remember Speed Racer.
Speed Buggy, American animated series. It's a Hanna-Barbera series.
Huh. Did y'all watch Herbie?
I mean,
Herbie and the Love Bug?
The whole series.
I didn't know there was a series. I saw one of the movies.
I only saw one, I think. I was watching weird stuff with my grandparents. I was watching like Gunsmoke and
Yes.
yeah, like all that other stuff.
I do not recall seeing Speed Buggy, Amy.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, I looked it up. It looks familiar, but I mean, it's familiar in that way where you're like, okay, yeah, that's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I forget what the name of the one I used to watch as a kid. It had the talking shark that had that really weird laugh.
Oh,
what was that called? But I know it was Hanna-Barbera.
Just a minute, I'm gonna find out. Jabberjaw.
That's it. I just remember the laugh. That's all I really remember, and him being humongous.
Mm-hmm. Amy says
I miss,
Bonanza,
like,
which I definitely remember watching.
I was much more of a PBS afternoon watcher, like Wishbone. What was Reading Rainbow? I grew up on Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Like,
yes.
He's working on bringing that back, by the way.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, when that happens, I'll be all over it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And the other one I remember watching on Saturday mornings was the cartoon in the early 90s that they did of the Magic School Bus series.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was another one.
We got those VHS ones.
My little brother in school just started watching it because I guess they're doing a bunch of the books for his class. And he's like, we watched it on an old school TV. I'm like, your teacher must be my age. Okay.
The VCR.
Yeah. Oh, I miss it.
Yep.
Now everything, like, it's so hard to find certain things now.
Yeah.
Because like they've gone into like obscurity.
Mm-hmm.
And even getting like DVDs of stuff.
Yeah.
Hard.
Everything's vaulted.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everything's vaulted. You can't get it anymore.
And everything has a streaming service now, so it's like
right.
So darn expensive.
Yeah.
Like I was just telling my mom, I'm like,
son,
you guys might get mad at me, but I can't do because everybody uses my account. So I'm like, I have to get rid of a couple because they're getting.
Yeah, it's too expensive. I don't have any of them. I got rid of all of them. I had Disney Plus and Hulu through Verizon, but then they canceled that, and now it's extra. And I'm like, no.
Well, that's what Hulu is now charging me $4 extra.
Yeah.
Over the 18 that I already
watch commercials.
So I'm like, for that, no.
No, if I'm paying for it, I'm not paying to watch commercials.
It's the same commercial 4 times.
Why? Yeah, that's the whole point of paying for it, is that I don't watch fucking commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was supposed to be originally the whole point of cable, and then they brought that in, and
yep.
And now you have to pay extra for Prime for no commercials.
Yeah.
And soon you'll pay extra and still get commercials.
Yep.
That's when I'll just get off everything besides like the 2 that I use on a normal basis.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole entire family would kill me if I got rid of Disney. Because my younger siblings use my account, so I'm like, I can't.
That's what they're counting on.
I mean, when
Yeah.
my sister's upset, she wants to watch Dr. McStuffins.
Mm.
Aw. Doc McStuffins is cute.
It's adorable. I never watched it, and then I was like, let me put it on just to see what she likes about it. I'm like, this is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
She restuffs the little stuffed animals and fixes them in the little fake. It's adorable. It's so cute.
Yes. Very cute, super wholesome.
Yeah, that, and she likes Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Aw. Yeah. Yeah. Jamie watched Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah,
Too old for that.
Augie and the Cockroaches.
That had to have been a French thing.
I don't know what that is. I've never
Yeah.
heard of
Me-
it.
Audrey doesn't like the new series of the Magic School Bus.
It weirds me out that they like messed with the art style of it, and now like they're making Miss Frizzle like sexy, and I'm like, please stop.
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
Yeah.
She's not.
No.
Like, that's the whole point of Miss Frizzle. Like, the show ran on PBS. Like,
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's... Audrey had to explain to the son what a VCR is.
I had to explain to my friend's 15-year-old kid what a Walkman was the other day, and I'm just like, I'm officially old.
Yep.
Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was not what that was supposed to do.
I remember having the first DVD VCR combo.
Oh,
My
yeah.
dad wanted it. I remember that thing because it was so like it was a chunky thing too. It was really.
Yeah. Amy wishes we could have Prime without the video part. Haven't watched it in over a year.
I get my BBC shows through it. It's the only reason I watch it.
Okay.
I have the BBC subscription through there, so that's the only reason I watch it. I get all like my Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple series through there.
Yeah. Augie and the Cockroaches is definitely not a French thing, but maybe a Canadian thing.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, neither have I. We had Due South, which was a Canadian show for a while. I liked that one.
I would love to find. You can't find a DVD or Blu-ray of it cheap, but I think it came out in the 80s. But it was the original miniseries of Anne of Green Gables. And you can't find them online for less than $60 if you want to buy the Blu-ray. And I'm like, I'm not paying that for something that's used.
Right. That's... I thought for a while there, and I could be totally...
Nothing. Like, you have to have it on, like, DVD or Blu-ray, and I can't find it anywhere. And I love Anne of Green Gables, and I can't find it.
I thought for a minute there you could go on, like, the official site or something like that and get the thing. Let me verify.
You might be able to do it through PBS. I always forget to look at PBS.
You can get the... Oh, my.
Yeah, it's like $57 on Amazon. I was like, no, and that's used.
You can get the... I'm assuming these are new, but you can get the 3-part box set off of shop@sullivan.com for $50. You can get the original, like just Anne of Green Gables. You can get the original for $22.99, and then you get the sequel for $22.99. So that's $46. You save a couple of bucks, but I don't care about the third one way or the other. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Yeah, that's how I feel about the Godfather. Like everybody's like 1 and 2 are fabulous.
Yeah.
Leave them
3,
alone.
not so much.
Third, what happened? That doesn't exist in my brain. 1 and 2 are masterpieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to see here what the streaming is. Let's see.
And it's one of those things that it says I can get it on Prime, but like it's only available in Canada through Prime.
Oh,
I'm just like, that's not helpful.
it's really not. I have not tried acquiring these things in recent years. That's terrible.
I can't even like find it to watch it. Like I was trying to explain to Greg what Anne of Green Gables was, and he's like, "Can we watch it?" I'm like, "I can't find it anywhere." And Best Buy stopped selling DVDs and Blu-rays now.
Yeah, they say that you can. They say you can watch it on Prime Video for $15.
Mm-hmm.
Is this?
And I refuse to like pay $15 just to rent something.
Well, you can buy episode 1, but then they're going to charge you for the 2 episodes, and so it's going to be $30 for.
Yeah.
And then it's 6. Oh my, that's.
Yeah, I did the math, and it would be cheaper just to buy the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I don't suppose they have it on YouTube?
Nope, I looked.
Wow. That's terrible. That was a good series.
It was. Gilbert is the best.
Yes. The hug at the end of that was, yes.
I think honestly that was one of the first books, that and Black Beauty, that I cried at as a kid.
Oh.
Black Beauty made me cry.
Yeah. That was Little Women for me. Yeah. Audrey said it is a French series, but like French, not Canadian French. I would have known if it was a French-Canadian thing. So, surprise. But yeah. No, Anne of Green Gables was fantastic. Yeah, that was.
I've never read past like the first 2 books though. Because I had the first 2 books and I bind up as a kid.
I loved, I don't remember a bunch of them in the middle, but I really loved Rilla.
Yeah.
Which was the 8th
I
one.
want to reread them. I want to find them and reread them because I haven't done that. I think I have the first one, Anne of Green Gables, on my TBR from March.
There you go. I bet we could find copies of like the ebooks just on fair use online.
Yeah. And then I sent you that, like, what was it, like a documentary thing about how depressing her actual life was. I'm like, this is so sad.
That was so sad.
I was like, this is, and she had such a like uplifting character, and it was so sad.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very sad.
You look like you're about to fall asleep, Jen.
What's that?
Stuff on Tumblr.
Oh,
you look like you're about to fall asleep.
I am tired. I'm very tired.
Well, you have been streaming all day.
I have, yes.
Yes. Well,
I have been streaming. I had therapy at 10 and we started streaming at 11, and I've been going since then.
Did you take breaks to like eat and everything?
No. We stopped streaming. Well, I mean, ish. We stopped at 3 and then started again at 5.
Okay.
So I was able to run to town and get some food. But yeah, I'm just
you're done.
I'm tired. I was up late last night reading old fic.
Oops.
I love it. I did, speaking of fanfics, I did see that a lot of like fanfics are getting picked up traditionally now.
That's not a new thing.
I was like, oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. That's not a new thing. All you do is file the serial numbers off of it.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, change the names, you know,
Okay.
alter the situation enough that it's not exactly. I mean, look at 50 Shades of Grey. It's Twilight.
Yeah,
fan.
that's what I was thinking of because it's technically Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah, there's no technically to it. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, they take it and
on that one, I fell into the hype. I read all 3 of them.
Yep. Hey, Snazzy.
Hi.
hey. Yeah, I don't think we're going much longer. We were just discussing how tired Jen is. And I should shower and go to bed soon.
And it's
So,
5
yeah.
minutes to 8. See, y'all
Right.
make fun of me for not sprinting. But we've done 1 sprint.
And you participated in that. It's your fault. Yeah, no, we're usually better than that, but
Yeah.
not tonight.
Yeah, at least 2 in.
I mean, we
Yeah.
can get a 2.5 minute sprint in here.
Open your book. Okay, sprint is done.
Right? Ding, ding.
Just as
Okay.
you figured out what you're gonna read.
Time's up.
Hope you weren't too invested in that.
Right.
Yep, but this is fun. I am glad everybody could make it tonight. Jen, what do you have going?
Thank you for the invite.
I had a video come out today. My January wrap-up came out today. So that's up. And then I have sprints on Saturday. And on the 20th, we are going to do another set of debut-a-thon sprints.
Okay. For the same book?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, because it's going to be this book for the next 2 months. This month and next
Oh,
month.
you're breaking it up to between 2 months.
Yeah, we're doing it 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
well, good deal.
Because that's the best way we could work it out with release dates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, excellent, excellent, excellent. Alicia, what do you have coming down the pike?
On the 10th, I had to move the discussion on my channel because an emergency came up for the author, so I had to move it. It was supposed to be the 3rd, but now it's the 10th. My discussion with P.L. Stewart about his second book in his saga, The Last of the Atlanteans, will be the 10th at 8 p.m. EST, so that would be 7 p.m. Jen's time and 5 p.m. your time, I believe. I'm doing the math correctly. So that'll be Saturday. And then I might do like hop on sprints on my friend's channel, Miss WOC Reader, Vina. Other than that, I'm not sure what else I'm doing this month. I have stuff planned out for the rest of the year, but it seems like I'm missing something. I need to come up with something for the end of January, or the end of February.
Well, if something comes to you, great. If not, I mean, we don't all have to be content production machines 24/7.
That's the thing, is I don't want it to just be that. I still want it to be fun, and that's what I'm trying to detrain my type A brain to not look at it like homework.
Right, I feel that.
Yep.
Yep.
It is a hobby, not homework.
Yes.
Precisely. And that is why I don't have a TBR. Anyway, yeah, glad that you came by to say goodbye, Snazzy. It was nice to see you. Hopefully we will do a wee bit more reading next week. We shall see. But we shall be here, I believe, next week for another 3 hours of streaming.
Yep.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. Bye.